Hello everyone, welcome to Imanimation. It's a channel created to reveal the truth about nature and how to go about reality. Here we'll shape powerful Christian stories through the power of animation. If this is your first time, hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification button to get your daily Christian stories. Join us as we go on this journey filled with hope, healings, and truth.
Hi everyone. Dear, may the peace of God be sufficient unto you all in the name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Amen. Welcome to part 2 of this inspiring and eye-opening video. He is not your husband, but you act like his wife. In part 1, we saw how Anita devoted herself to Collins, cooking for him, washing his clothes, defending him everywhere, and even behaving like a wife in a relationship that has not been defined. Now, in this part 2, we will find out, will Collins marry Anita, after all she has done for him? Or, will Anita finally realize that you cannot force love, and allow Collins to go without causing trouble? These are real-life issues many people are facing today. Acting like you're already married to someone who has not made any commitment can lead to heartbreak, frustration, and wasted time. Stay tuned, relax, and follow us as we dive into this emotional encounter to see what the future holds for Collins and Anita. And remember, only God gives the right partner at the right time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more inspirational videos on Imanimation.
Anita, my daughter, sit down, let us talk like mother and child. I have been watching all your efforts toward Collins, and I am worried. You cannot continue to labor for a man who has never seen you as his wife. You cook for him, clean for him, give him money, and run errands like a housemaid. A relationship without commitment is a silent prison. My daughter, love is not by force, and marriage is not bought with sacrifice.
Mama, why are you talking like this? I know what I am doing. Collins will marry me. He loves me, he just doesn't know how to express it. I am only trying to support him until he stands on his feet. I have invested my time, my heart, my resources, everything. Collins is my future husband, and I will never allow any woman to take him away from me.
Anita, open your eyes before it is too late. Do you know you are above 30 years now? Your younger mates are already married with children. I am not comparing lives, but I am talking about reality. While you are busy proving you are good enough for him, Collins is busy living his life like nothing is at stake. Marriage should be a two-way effort, not a one-sided struggle. You paid his electric bill. Why? You bought him a phone worth over 200,000 naira. Anita, why? You gave him money to register his business, yet he cannot even introduce you as his fiancé. What exactly is your problem, my daughter? Are you the man in this relationship? Why are you carrying the entire burden while he relaxes?
Mama, all these sacrifices are for our future. When he succeeds, he will never forget me. He told me he wants to build a life before proposing. Collins appreciates everything I do for him. I believe in him, Mama. I believe in us. Love requires patience, and I am willing to wait for him to be ready.
Believing in someone who gives you no assurance is dangerous, Anita. A man who loves you will not keep you in confusion. Has Collins ever taken you to his family and introduced you as the woman he wants to marry? Has he ever called a family meeting to discuss your bride price? Or are you just assuming because you are afraid of losing him?
Mama, Collins is different. He is not like other men who rush into marriage. He just wants to settle properly first. Besides, what if God is using me to elevate him? When he finally proposes, People will see that I stood by him through thick and thin. Mama, don't discourage me. I know what I am doing.
You may think you know what you are doing, but I see you digging a hole of heartbreak for yourself. My daughter, a man who wants to marry you will show it clearly. You don't beg for love, and you don't bribe your way into marriage. If Collins truly wants you, he would have made it official long ago. Blind love is the fastest route to painful regret. Imagine after all your struggles, he wakes up one morning and says, "Anita, I have found another woman I want to marry." What will you do then? Will you cry until your eyes are dry and your heart is empty? Will you fight in the market square and bring shame on yourself and this family? You are the one who will carry the shame of begging for what should have been freely offered. I have seen this story too many times, the woman who gives everything and ends up with nothing but regret. My prayer is that God will spare you that sorrow and give you wisdom to protect your future.
Mama, don't speak of shame over me as if my life is already ruined. I know the risks, and I have counted them one by one, but I am still willing to pay the price. Collins has helped me see a different tomorrow. He tells me he will make us comfortable. Maybe he is slow to speak, but that does not mean his heart is not mine. I would rather stand by the man I love now and trust God for the rest than live a life of safe regret. So pray for me, Mama, but don't stop me. I will keep hoping, and I will keep fighting for what I believe is mine.
May God help you.
Mummy, look at the pot of soup I prepared for your son. I spent the whole morning making sure everything was perfect, from the seasoning to the vegetables. I want him to always eat like a king, because he deserves the best. I know once we get married, this is how I will always take care of him. I came directly from the market just to ensure he has fresh food at home.
My daughter, thank you for the effort, but we did not ask you to prepare anything. This is still my household, and we already had our plans for today. You are acting like you already belong here officially. We appreciate kindness, but there is a limit to how far you should go. You must remember that marriage has not been confirmed yet.
Mummy, there is no need to worry about confirmation. I am already part of this family whether anyone says it or not. I love Collins, and I believe love is proved through action, not words. A wise woman builds her home early before the wedding day arrives. Very soon, you will call me your daughter-in-law, so let me start performing my duties. I am only doing what a good wife should do.
It is good to show love, but you must also use wisdom. You are putting yourself in a position that has not been given to you. What if things do not go as you imagine? What if Collins has other plans different from what you expect? My son had not introduced you to us formally. Please do not assume a role you have not been assigned. Protect your dignity, my child.
Mummy, Collins may not have said anything official yet, but his actions and the time we spend together tell me all I need to know. I cannot slow down just because others do not see the future I see. Soon, you will understand that I am doing the right thing. Let me continue taking care of my future husband, because the wedding is not far away. You will see everything clearly when the time comes. Anita, listen to me carefully. You are doing too much for a man who has not even proposed to you. You are giving all your energy, all your time, and all your resources without any assurance. You are acting like a wife when he has not even bought a ring. This level of investment without commitment is dangerous. Sarah, you don't understand what real love looks like. When a woman is truly loved, she prepares her place in her man's life early. I am only proving that I am ready for marriage and I can handle responsibilities. I cannot wait until the wedding day to show that I can be a good wife. I am simply securing my future. But that is the problem, you are preparing a place that has not been offered to you. A man who loves you will make things clear first. He will show seriousness through action, not silence. You are giving him benefits he has not earned yet. You are building a home that he has not agreed to live in. Anita, you keep saying the same thing. Collins loves me, I see it in his smiles, in the time we spend together, and in the way he talks to me. He may not express everything loudly, but I know what we share. I will not wait for outsiders to approve what I believe in my heart. Our marriage is already forming spiritually. Anita, have you listened to yourself? Love is not imagination. Love is clarity and mutual understanding. If you are the only one making the effort, then something is wrong. You cook, you clean, you buy things for him, and you show up at his family's home like a daughter-in-law. Yet he has not defined anything. That should worry you. I am not worried because Collins is my husband-to-be. Some men are not expressive. That does not mean they don't care. I am helping him now so that tomorrow he will look back and appreciate me. Every great home starts with sacrifice. I know what I am doing, and I will not lose him. I am concerned because I care about you. When a woman is not yet married, she safeguards her heart. She protects her value. She watches the man's intentions first. She does not surrender everything before the covenant. You are putting yourself in a position where heartbreak will be devastating if things go wrong. I refuse to think negatively. You always focus on what if. What if Collins proposes tomorrow? What if everything turns out perfect? I cannot let fear stop me from loving fully. God knows my heart, and He will make everything beautiful in its time. I am claiming what belongs to me. Hope is good, but wisdom must guide hope. You cannot tie your entire life to a man who has not tied his life to you. You deserve respect, clarity, and assurance, not guessing and assuming. Please open your eyes before it becomes too late to step back. Sarah, thank you for your concern, but I am convinced about what I am doing. Collins and I are meant to be together, and nothing will change that. I will keep giving, I will keep loving, and I will keep preparing. The world will soon see that I made the right decision. I will not slow down for anyone.
Anita, how many times will I tell you to stop checking my phone? You take it the moment I drop it. You open my messages, you read my chats, and you even question every female name you see. This is too much. You are invading my privacy, and I cannot continue like this. Please respect boundaries.
Boundaries? Collins, a good wife must be watchful. I am trying to protect what belongs to me. If I do not guard my home, who will? I am doing everything out of love and protection. You should be grateful that I am not a careless woman who ignores signs of danger.
But Anita, you are not my wife. We have not exchanged any vows. There is no ring, no traditional rites, nothing official. You are taking a role that hasn't been given to you. You need to slow down and stop acting like we are already married.
Collins, what do you mean by you are not my wife? After all I had done for you. I bought you a phone when yours got spoiled. I paid your electric bill when they wanted to disconnect your light. I cook your meals, wash your clothes, clean your space, everything a wife should do. And now, this is the thank you I get.
I never asked you to do those things, Anita. You did them on your own. Yes, I appreciated the help, but that doesn't mean I agreed to marriage. You assumed too much. Kindness doesn't automatically translate into a lifetime commitment. You should have asked me what I really wanted.
So you think I am stupid, right? You think I don't know what love looks like? You think I am the only one benefiting from this relationship? I have given you my heart, my time, and my effort. Any man would be proud to have a supportive woman like me. You are the one who doesn't know what you have.
Anita, support is good, but pressure is not. You are suffocating me. I cannot even breathe without you watching my every step. You behave like you own me. This is not healthy for either of us. We should be enjoying the relationship, not fighting over control.
I am doing all of this because I want our future to be strong. I cannot let another woman come and take my position after all my sacrifice. I am building this home already. You should be proud that I am committed to you. Why should love be a crime?
Love isn't a crime, but forcing a role is. You want a guarantee from me, but I haven't given one. That is the truth. I care about you, but I am not ready to talk about marriage. You have moved 10 steps ahead while I am still trying to take step 1.
So, you are telling me I wasted my time? You are telling me all my effort means nothing? You are telling me another woman can still come in? I trusted you with everything. I even defended you to my family and friends. And now you are saying you are not sure?
I am not pushing you away. I just need you to understand reality. If marriage is going to happen, it must come from agreement, not fear. I don't want you to keep giving and later blame me for accepting it. We must slow down before things get more complicated.
Slow down? After I already placed myself in your life completely? After the whole world sees us as a couple? Collins, you cannot withdraw now. I have invested too much into you. I have sacrificed my pride, my peace, and even my self-respect. You must think carefully before you talk.
That is exactly why I am being honest. I don't want you to build a castle in the air. You deserve clarity and truth, not assumptions. Let us redefine things and see where we really stand. Because if we continue like this, someone is going to get deeply hurt, and I don't want that to be you.
Wait. Just a moment. What exactly is Collins trying to say to me? Does it mean he is not planning to marry me after everything I have done? How can he talk as if I do not exist in his future? I have already given him my heart, my time, and my strength. I have been behaving like his wife, because I believed we were close to marriage. Now his words sound like a knife cutting the hope I have been holding on to. I abandoned so many things for him, thinking I was building a home. I cook for him, clean for him, pay bills, even defend him before people. Is it wrong to show love? Is it wrong to sacrifice for the one you love? Why is his attitude changing now that I need reassurance? He talks like I forced myself into his life, like I am a stranger. How can the man I love so deeply talk without care for my heart? Did I move too fast? Did I love too much? Maybe I assumed too quickly that he wanted the same thing I wanted. Maybe I placed myself where he wasn't ready to place me. But how do I pull back now, after going this far? God, please help me understand if I am truly wasting my time. Because my heart can't bear the thought that Collins may not want me at all.
Collins, my son, you said you needed to speak with me urgently, and I can see from your face that this matter is serious. A mother knows when her child is carrying something heavy in his heart. I am here to listen because the decisions you make now will shape your entire future. Speak freely, my son, and do not hide anything from me. Marriage is a life commitment and must be discussed with wisdom.
Mama. I have reached that stage where a man must think about settling down. I cannot continue living without purpose or clear direction for the future. I want to build a family and take responsibility like a real man. That is why I want to make a decision that I will not regret later. I want a home filled with peace and joy, not confusion.
I am happy hearing you speak this way. It shows maturity and growth. But Collins, When marriage is mentioned, the first person that comes to anyone's mind is Anita. She is always around, behaving like she is already part of our family. Everyone sees her efforts and commitment. Are you considering her at all?
Mama. That is where I feel troubled. Anita has done too much for me, and I appreciate her deeply. But I have tried and tried to connect with her spiritually and emotionally, yet my heart refuses to follow. I do not feel the kind of love a man should feel for the woman he wants to marry. Something is missing, and I cannot pretend anymore.
If you are lacking peace, then this matter is serious. Marriage without peace is a lifetime of sorrow. My son, do not bury your real feelings because of her actions. If you do not love her, say it clearly so we know what direction to take. Pretending will only destroy the future.
Mama, I feel guilty sometimes because she treats me like her husband already. But love is not based on who sacrifices the most. I cannot build a home on pity or obligation. Marriage must come from the heart. If my spirit is not aligned with hers, then that is a sign that the union is not meant to be.
A mother understands these things. So tell me, is there another young lady that has captured your heart? Sometimes the reason you cannot connect with one person is because your true partner has appeared. Tell me the truth, my son, has love found you somewhere else?
Yes, Mama. There is someone else. Her name is Mary, and she gives me peace whenever I speak to her. She is calm, respectful, and deeply rooted in God. When I think of marriage with her, my heart settles instead of being troubled. I believe she is the one God is pointing me to.
My son, you have spoken wisdom. He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. Proverbs 18:22. A wife must be found by the leading of God, not forced by human effort. If your heart is directed toward Mary, then you must follow that direction prayerfully and carefully.
Mama. I want favor from God, not labor in vain. That is why I cannot continue pretending with Anita. She's trying to use actions to secure a position in my life, but marriage must be mutual, not one-sided. I cannot sacrifice my future peace just to please public expectations.
You are right, my son. A marriage without love will produce bitterness and frustration. I know Anita is a good girl, but goodness alone cannot build a stable marriage. There must be true affection, respect, and divine connection. Without those things, everything will crumble.
That is my fear, Mama. I do not want to hurt her after marriage by confessing that I never truly loved her. It is better to tell her the truth now than destroy both of us later. I want you to support me because breaking this news will not be easy at all. She may not handle it well.
My son, unless the Lord builds the house, the builders labor in vain. Psalm 127:1. We must allow God to guide this journey. I will not force you to marry who your heart does not want. It is better to endure short-term pain than long-term misery. You must do what is right.
Thank you, Mama. Your support means everything to me. I will speak to Anita respectfully, but I must be firm. She deserves someone who genuinely wants her, not someone holding on to her because he feels trapped. I pray she will eventually understand that this is for our good.
Go ahead and follow God's peace, my son. Marriage is too important to gamble with. I will always stand by you no matter how difficult things may become. Do what your heart and God are directing you to do. May the Lord lead you into a home that is blessed and filled with joy.
Anita, please sit down because what I'm about to say will hit you deeply, and I do not want you to collapse out of shock. I have come with the truth I can no longer hide from you because you deserve honesty. Collins is planning to settle down very soon, but the painful part is that the bride-to-be is not you, it is another young lady named Mary. This information is not a rumor from the street or an assumption from jealous people. It came directly from someone close to his family who knows exactly what is going on. I decided to tell you because I care about you and cannot allow you to continue in assumptions that will break your heart more. Please be strong as you hear this. Wait. What do you mean Collins is getting married? How can that be possible when I have been acting and preparing like the future wife already? He has never mentioned anything about another woman to me, not even once. I have been dreaming of a wedding that I thought was already at the corner. I planned my life around him, believing that every sacrifice I made was an investment toward our marriage. Right now, it feels like my heart is shattering inside my chest, like my whole world is falling apart without warning. I understand that this is painful, and it feels like betrayal in the highest form, but I kept trying to warn you, Anita, because love should be balanced with wisdom. You carried all the responsibilities and behaviors of a wife when he never gave you the position officially. You cleaned for him, you cooked for him, you paid his bills, and still he never declared his intentions publicly or privately. He enjoyed the benefits of your love, but refused to give you any clear commitment in return. That is what makes this situation so heartbreaking. I feel deceived and foolish, because I trusted him so much that I never questioned his silence. I believed that because I showed him love like a wife, he would naturally make me his wife soon. I convinced myself that he loved me the same way, even though he rarely expressed it. I treated him like a king and placed my life in his hands, because I thought we were building a future together. Now, all my efforts and sacrifices seem like a total waste. Like I was giving my heart to someone who never wanted it. Anita. It is all your fault. Love cannot be forced by actions alone. A man must decide from his heart that he wants a woman permanently in his life. You gave too much without waiting to be assured of where you stood in his life, and that is why you are hurting this much today. Collins never told you he was ready to marry you, yet you already entered the role of a wife with full responsibility and service. Men can sometimes take advantage of a woman's kindness when she gives without boundaries. You must protect your dignity next time and allow a man to earn your commitment. This is indeed a lesson that has cut me very deeply, and I will remember it forever because the pain is unforgettable. I ignored every red flag, every warning, and every sign that showed he was not moving in the same direction. I blindly believed that my love and support would change everything and make him choose me. But love is not about assumption. A man must clearly speak and show his plans. I now realized that I was building a future alone while he enjoyed the present without thinking of tomorrow. You are hurting, but you must not see this as the end of your life or your chance at happiness. Just because someone failed to value your love does not mean you are not worthy of real love from someone who truly sees your value. You must lift your head high and understand that this experience is preparing you for something better. Let this heartbreak strengthen you rather than destroy your confidence. Someone who will love you properly will come, and he will declare his intentions boldly without confusion. I cannot just sit and pretend like nothing has happened. Collins owes me explanations for all the hope he gave me indirectly through silence and acceptance of my sacrifices. I must confront him and ask why he allowed me to invest emotionally, financially, and physically when he knew he did not want me. I need him to say the truth to my face so that I can release this pain and find closure. I will not fight or lose control, but I will demand the respect I deserve. After that, I will begin my journey of healing. If you must confront him, do it with maturity and calmness, because your dignity is more important than anger. Do not fight Mary, because she is not your enemy. The real problem is the silence and deception that took place. Speak with confidence, express your feelings, and then walk away gracefully without begging for love. Let Collins see the strong woman he failed to appreciate. Your calmness will show him what he is losing, and your peace will protect your heart as you move forward. Thank you for standing with me and telling me the truth even when it hurts so much. My heart is broken, but I know I will not die in this pain, because I am stronger than I thought. I will confront Collins, speak my truth, and then release him from my life completely. I have learned the hardest way that wife duties should never be given to a man who has not chosen me as his wife. I will rebuild my self-worth and come out wiser, healed, and ready for the love that God has truly designed for me. I will rise again and never make this mistake again.
Anita, thank you for coming. I have been thinking a lot, and I believe it is better I speak the truth now than allow you to continue in expectations that may never come to pass. I appreciate everything you have done for me, your love, your care, your sacrifices. But I have reached a point where I must be honest about my intentions. I am not planning to marry you, and I cannot continue to allow you to believe that a wedding is ahead of us.
Collins. How can you say this to me so casually? Do you know how much I have invested into this relationship with my heart, my time, and my entire mind? I have believed in us with every part of me because I thought you loved me and were preparing to settle down with me. You should have spoken earlier instead of allowing me to deceive myself with hope that was never real. This is painful and unfair.
I know you are hurting, and I am not denying that I allowed the situation to go too far. But I do not want to marry someone I am not spiritually and emotionally connected to. I cannot force a marriage simply because you have acted like a wife. I respect you, Anita, but I also need to follow what I feel in my heart. I am sorry that my silence made you assume a future that I never promised.
So all those times I cooked for you, washed your clothes, paid your bills, and stood by you even when people were laughing at me, they meant nothing to you. I gave you my loyalty and every act of love I could think of because I thought we were building a family together. How could you watch me do everything and still remain silent about not wanting me? This is betrayal.
Anita, I cannot change the past, but I can try to make things less painful moving forward. That is why I asked you here today. I want to appreciate you for everything good you have done for me. Please send me your account number. Let me compensate you for the help, the bills, and the support you have given me all these months. I know money cannot pay for your heart, but at least it can settle the expenses you carried for me.
So this is what I get for love? A settlement? A payment like I was doing business? Collins, you do not understand what you have done to my heart. I was dreaming of a future where I would be your wife, the mother of your children. I was proud to serve you because I thought I was serving my husband-to-be. And now all that love has become a receipt and a refund.
I am not trying to buy your silence or reduce your love to money. I am only trying to do what I should have done better from the beginning, clarify my intentions and respect you enough to acknowledge your sacrifices. I do not want you to leave with empty hands after everything you gave. You deserve something as a token of appreciation, even if it cannot heal the emotional wounds.
Collins, I am holding back my tears because my heart feels like it is burning inside me. You should have talked to me earlier. If you had told me from the beginning that I was just helping a friend without future commitment, I would have guarded my heart. I would never have given my love this deeply. You allowed me to dream while you remained quiet.
I understand that my silence was wrong. I thought maybe with time I would develop the love required for marriage, but it never came. Instead of clarity, I allowed confusion. And for that, I'm truly sorry. Please believe me when I say that hurting you was never my intention.
It may not have been your intention, but the result is still the same. I am hurt. I kept telling everyone that we were getting married soon. I defended you even when people laughed at me. I rejected men who came to me with serious marriage proposals because I was waiting for a future that you never planned. Do you know how embarrassing that is?
You are right to feel angry and disappointed. But this is where we must end things respectfully. I have met someone else, and I believe she is the person I should be with. I am not saying this to make you feel less important, but because hiding it would only deepen the pain. I want you to take heart and move on. You are a good woman, but not my destined partner.
Collins, you have shattered everything I believed in. But I will not force myself into a life where I am not wanted. I will accept the painful truth and allow myself to heal. You have made your choice, so I must make mine too. I will not beg for love anymore, and I will not continue giving wife duties to a man who has rejected me.
Thank you for understanding, even in pain. You deserve someone who will look at you and see their entire future. Someone who will declare you openly and love you publicly without fear or doubt. I know it does not seem like it now, but you will be fine. God will give you a man who truly appreciates you. Please send the account number when you get home.
Yes, I will send you my account details. Not because the money will fix anything, but because I must close this chapter completely. Let me also say this, you have taught me a lesson I will never forget. I will never again assume love where there is no commitment. I will never again build a home with someone who has not asked me to. I release you, Collins. Go and marry Mary, since she is the one your heart has chosen. I will pick up the pieces of my heart and rebuild my life. I will move forward and trust God for a man who truly sees me. Thank you for finally telling me the truth, even though it came too late. This pain will make me wiser, but I will survive.
You are welcome.
Dear viewers, take a moment and breathe with me. Anita's story is painful because it is familiar. One person builds a home in their heart and life, while the other keeps the door ajar. That gap between action and agreement is where dignity is often lost and where hearts get broken. Love should move both hands, feelings and decisions, not just one person serving while the other remains undecided. First, protect your heart. The Bible warns us, keep your heart with all vigilance, for from it flow the springs of life. Proverbs 4:23. Guarding your heart does not mean you cannot love. It means you do not give away the most precious parts of yourself without clear mutual commitment. When you act like a spouse before you were promised one, you risk emotional injury, social embarrassment, and financial loss. Second, insist on clarity and mutual commitment. Marriage is a covenant and a public responsibility, not a private arrangement you build alone. Scripture honors marriage. Hebrews 13:4. Let marriage be held in honor among all. That honor is expressed in words, promises, and public steps. Introductions, proposals, bride price/traditions where applicable, or formal engagement. If the man will not commit, do not permit yourself to continue performing exclusive spousal duties as if he already has. Mutual readiness is the foundation God blesses. Third, love wisely. True love is patient and kind, but it is also truthful and protective. Love is patient and kind, 1 Corinthians 13:4. Patience does not require passivity. Loving wisely includes asking clear questions, setting healthy boundaries, and refusing to fund or perform the full role of wife where there is no covenant. Gifts and care are beautiful when mutual. They are dangerous when one-sided. Fourth, practical boundaries to protect your dignity and future. Ask direct questions about intention, proposal, introduction to family, timeline. Say no to paying large recurring bills or transferring major assets unless there is a clear agreement. Keep financial matters separate until there is commitment. Refuse to live in the same household overnight, where cultural or spiritual norms advise against it without commitment. Seek counsel from trusted family, spiritual leaders, or friends before making sacrifices. Fifth, rely on prayer and community counsel. Don't carry this alone. Pray for wisdom. James 1:5. Involve a trusted mentor or your parents, and allow godly counsel to test the relationship. Unless the Lord builds the house, those who build it labor in vain. Psalm 127:1. Let God's peace, not your anxiety or hope, confirm the next steps. Finally, a word of hope. Being wise and dignified does not mean you will never love. It means you will love in a way that preserves your value and positions you for a covenant that lasts. If you are in Anita's shoes, grieve the loss, learn the lessons as she did, then rebuild with clearer boundaries and firmer expectations. If you are watching and recognize this pattern, act now, speak, set boundaries, and ask for the commitment you deserve. Thank you for watching. Hold fast to your dignity, seek truth in love, and remember that God honors marriages built on mutual commitment. Stay tuned for more lessons on animations, and may God give you wisdom in every relationship.